live from Shebeck Stadium. As you're just tuning in from Ball State Toledo, Alex Richter for the Cardinals just got hit by a pitch right there. Runners on first and second for the Cardinals. Your current score 5-2 in the bottom of the fourth inning. Ball State with a hefty lead over Toledo. I'm Roen Elbert taking you the whole way through. The 5-2 advantage was sparked by a Nick Hasofsky 3-run home run. And a new pitcher on the mound for Toledo just checking into the game. It's Braden Curry. Houston King in the box. Runners on first and second for the Cardinals. First pitch drops in for strike one with the curveball 0-1, 2 away here in this bottom of the fourth. And I'll give you some time to catch up here. 5-2 Cardinal lead in the bottom of the fourth. Every run scored in this game has been off of a home run from either team. 0-1 swing and miss on King from Braden Curry. Curry a 4.5 ERA on the season. King is 0-2 on the day. Cardinals are in their black uniforms with red lettering. Toledo in their gold uniforms, gray pants, blue lettering. 0-2. Curveball swing and a miss. That'll do it for this bottom of the fourth inning. However, we're going to stick it here because, I got to catch you guys up. You know the deal. So Ball State, with Jacob Hartlub on the mound, so far a stellar day. We do not know if Hartlub will continue this game, and now he's on the mound. We know the answer. Rain has been in and out all day here in Muncie. They moved the game up to 12 o'clock. They moved the game up to 12 o'clock, and then as it was going to be around 1 o'clock, and it was to beat out the weather. Well, mission accomplished, kinda, I guess, because at around 1 o'clock, rain came in flooding. It's been overcast all day. The wind's been blowing out to the left. However, the rain comes flying in. Fans go scurrying. They don't stop the action. Now it has stopped for now. They're expecting it to pick up again around 5 p.m. Hopefully this game is over by then. Jacob Hartlub on the mound for the Cardinals. So far 3 strikeouts, 1 walk, only 3 hits allowed, but 2 of the 3 have been home runs, I should say. And obviously 2 earned runs for Jacob Hartlub. What a day he's had for the Cardinals. Toledo, they opened up the game. Very first pitch, Caden Konzak, a solo home run, almost goes foul. Then in the third inning, it was Charlie Chauvin who went yard for them. And that's where these runs are coming from. For Ball State, on the other hand, Alex Richter, he hit a home run to lead us off in the bottom of the first. And also, other home runs for Ball State include Blake Beavis with a solo shot and Nick Hasofsky with a 3-run home run. And it's Luke Lido to lead us off for Toledo in the top of the 5th inning, where the Cardinals lead 5-2 over the Rockets. Righty on lefty, our matchup. Hartlub today, it's been the slider that's been the bread and butter. Here's the first pitch. He shows bunt, leaves it on the left side. It is fair, and it just creeps foul. Great heads-up play by Jacob Hartlub, the starting pitcher, and Alex Richter, the third baseman, both holding off on that ball as it just creeps foul. We begin 0-1 to Luke Lido. Lido on the day is 0-1 with a strikeout. Only his second at-bat today. Goes to show how much, despite a 5-2 score, pitching has dominated all the way around for both teams. Righty on lefty, our matchup. Toledo going away from their starter early, however. They've been prone to do this. 0-1, a bouncer to second base. Hasofsky collects, sends it to first for the first out in the top of the 5th. Now up comes Brandon Lusick, who played DH yesterday. He's playing second today. He's 0-1 today. Righty on righty is our matchup, as the Cardinals lead 5-2 over Toledo in the top of the 5th inning. 1 out, nobody aboard. The first pitch. Fastball misses low for ball 1. Jacob Hartlub, it's been the combination of fastball, slider, changeup that has been his bread and butter today. 1-0. Goes back to the fastball, misses low for ball 2 on Brandon Lusick. The sophomore Lusick batting .214 on the season. Very overcast day in Muncie, Indiana. Hopefully for now the rain has stopped. I knock on wood for that. 2-0 fastball misses inside. They call the strike, however. 2 balls, 1 strike. Hartlub, he lets it breathe. Now he fires away. Changeup, hammers it foul on the right side into the parking lot. We've had a couple of those go into the parking lot today, and hopefully none of them hit my car, as I parked pretty close, and I came here 3 hours early. This was my mistake. 2-2 count. Swinging a foul on the right side. We remain at 2-2 to Lusick with 1 out here in this top of the 5th. 5-2 Cardinal advantage over Toledo. Rockets are looking for their first win here in Muncie since 2021, also looking for revenge as the Cardinals ended their season in the MAC tournament last year, beating them twice. Hartlub, the 2-2. Slider hammers it foul again on the right side, just to the right of the Toledo bullpen. Brandon Lusick fighting hard against Hartlub. 1 away, nobody aboard here in the top of the 5th inning. Hartlub looks down, now a deep breath. Now he fires away. Swing and a miss down low. Gets the slider again. 4th K on the day for Jacob Hartlub. 2 up, 2 down here in the top of the 5th. We go back to the top of the order with Caden Konzik. He's only seen 2 pitches today. One of them a solo home run, another one a ground out over to Nick Hasofsky over at second base. So kind of the inverse of both things. Righty on lefty, the lefty batter in Konzik. First pitch. Change up, fouls it back behind him. We begin 0-1. Cardinals moving back with the infield. Outfielders also moving back as Konzik has hit 3 home runs on the season, including 1 today. 0-1. Swing and a miss with the fastball up high. 0-2 count. Jacob Hartlub looking to retire Caden Konzik early. Charlie Chauvin's on deck for Toledo. Wind blowing strong out to the left. The 0-2. Fastball misses high. 1 ball, 2 strikes now. If you're just joining us, Cardinals a 5-2 advantage over Toledo. 1-2 count, 2 away, top of the 5th. Popped up in the air to right center field. Gavin Bayless, the center fielder for the Cardinals, is on it. He makes the catch right in front of the warning track. That'll do it for the top of the 5th. Sends it to the bottom of the 5th now. Ball State a 5-2 lead over Toledo. We'll be right back. You're listening to SL Digital Radio, presented by Victory Honda of Muncie.
Whether you're getting ready for the big game or getting ready for the workday, you always want to start with confidence. Cintas has the essential products and services to help businesses provide a clean, safe environment for their employees and customers. With routine restocking of essential cleaning, hygiene, and safety supplies, on-site cleaning, professional uniform laundering, and testing and inspection of fire equipment and systems. Give everyone the confidence they need to start their day. Visit Cintas.com and get ready for the workday.
The Hampton Inn of Muncie is the official partner of Ball State Athletics. Ask about our Ball State special, available to all Cardinal fans. The Hampton Inn is one of Muncie's finest hotels. Come enjoy our free breakfast, free Wi-Fi, and fresh Hampton beds waiting for you. Less than a mile away from Ball State campus. Don't forget to ask about our Ball State special. Search Hampton Inn of Muncie online at munciesweets.hamptoninn.com. At munciesweets.hamptoninn.com.
From the bell tower to your smartphone, anywhere in the world.
Never miss Ball State Sports with SportsLink Digital.
Here we go, bottom of the fifth. Ball State a 5-2 advantage over Toledo. I'm Roen Elbert taking you the whole way through. Braden Curry back out there for his first full inning of action. He checked in the middle of the last inning for the starter on the day, Ryan Kennedy. Braden Curry so far on the season, a 4.5 ERA. 2 appearances, he's pitched a combined 4 innings, giving up 2 earned runs in that, coming out from Anthony Wayne High School. Set to lead us off for the Cardinals in this bottom of the fifth, it's Dylan Grego. Grego on the day has 2 singles and a stolen base. Grego steps in now with a 5-2 Cardinal advantage on this overcast day from Shebeck Stadium. We've had the rain coming in and out constantly. Righty on lefty our matchup. Curry set to deliver to Grego. First pitch. There's the first pitch curveball for a strike inside. Most guys, their breaking pitch is a slider. Curry going with a curveball, and it has been suiting him quite well so far. Grego steps back into the box. The 0-1. Back to it, swing and a miss. Grego on top of the low curveball. Braden Curry, the pitcher on the mound for Toledo. His father, Steve, played for the Boston Red Sox back in 1988. He was a 7th-round draft choice. So if you're a diehard Boston Red Sox fan, 0-2 is in the dirt. We go to 1 and 2. If you're a diehard Boston Red Sox fan, maybe you know the name Steve Curry. Grego steps back into the box for the Cardinals. A 1-2 to him. Breaking ball misses low yet again. 2-2 the count to lead us off in the bottom of the 5th inning where Ball State leads 5-2. However, once this inning is complete, and technically already, we've played a full 5 innings. The 2-2 from Curry. A chopper over to second base. Lusick collects, sends it to first for the first out in this bottom of the 5th inning. Why do I mention that? Because we know that rain can be an issue, but what constitutes a full game is 5 innings, and the Cardinals have already reached that point because they retired the top half in the top of the 5th. Now Nick Hasovsky steps into the box. Last time around, a 3-run home run. First pitch misses low for ball 1. 1-0 the count early to Nick Hasovsky with 1 away, nobody aboard. Righty on righty our matchup. The 1-0. Curveball hammers it deep to left field and foul. An absolute moonshot from Nick Hasovsky. 1 ball, 1 strike. That was in a different area code. That probably made it to the softball field. 1-1. Curveball leaves it down the middle for strike 2. Braden Curry is playing with fire right there, leaving that curveball over the middle of the plate. 1-2 pitch. Back to it. The check is swing, unable to do so. Hasovsky strikes out for the second out. 2 up, 2 down here in the bottom of the 5th for Curry and the Rockets. Oh, up comes Garrett Arnold, who is 0 for 2 on the day. Actually, as a matter of fact, Arnold and Houston King are the only 2 Cardinals yet to get aboard today. First pitch, a chopper over past third base, and that changes right there, getting past Sudbrook into left field. Garrett Arnold, a single. If you're a Cardinal fan, that's a good announcer jinx right there, and I knew it immediately. That's the second time today we've seen a ball like that get past the third baseman in Sudbrook. The shortstop Chauvin is right behind, and it gets past him. Garrett Arnold getting past a great wall of Rockets right there. Blake Beavis, he had a solo home run his last time around. He's up with 2 away. First pitch to him. Swing and a miss on the inside curveball. We start off 0-1 to Beavis with Arnold on first base for the Cardinals. We're in the bottom of the 5th of action here. 5-2, Ball State leads. Curry's 0-1. Back to it, swing and a miss on the bottom half of the zone. We move to 0-2 on Blake Beavis now. The runner on first, and Garrett Arnold. He's only stolen one bag on the season, however, in his lone attempt. The 0-2. Curveball, swing and a miss. Beavis wanted it all, couldn't get it. And that'll do it for the bottom of the fifth. We now head into the top of the sixth, where Ball State leads 5-2. We'll be right back with more Ball State baseball. You are listening to SL Digital Radio, presented by Victory Honda of Muncie.
American Pest Pros is the official pest control partner of Ball State Athletics. We protect your home or business and guarantee year-round protection from insects and pests. Ask about our Ball State special, available to all Cardinal fans. Our pest control program is the safest and most effective in the industry. Even if you tried a different service and it didn't work, we'll fix your problem, guaranteed, or your money back. Visit AmericanPestPros.com. That's AmericanPestPros.com. And don't forget to ask about our Ball State special.
Ball State fans, who needs batteries? Your locally owned Battery Masters have batteries for cars, boats, golf carts, cell phones, watches, key fobs, Papergo toys for kids, and more. Bring your rechargeable batteries back to life for drills, shavers, dustbusters, and more. All Ball State fans receive a free battery checkup. Just mention Charlie Cardinal. Battery Masters is conveniently located on the corner of Walnut and Centennial, next to Mini Trista. Check us out online at batterymasters.com. Go Cards!
From the bell tower to your smartphone, anywhere in the world.
Never miss Ball State Sports with SportsLink Digital.
Top of the sixth action. Ball State Cardinals with a 5-2 lead over the Toledo Rockets. A lot on the line today, as the Cardinals are looking to remain undefeated in MAC play, moving to 5-0. Also looking to go up 2-0 in this three-game weekend series against Toledo. As a matter of fact, they kind of clinched the win in that. Charlie Chauvin steps into the box. His last time around, he has solo home run. Chauvin is 1 for 1 today with a walk. Righty on righty, Jacob Hartlove still out there for the Cardinals. What a day he's had for Ball State. 4 strikeouts, only 3 hits allowed, 2 earned runs, 1 walk. Hartlove trying to prove himself as the ace of this rotation. First pitch. Fastball, hammers it into left field. A ground ball gets through between Richter and Grego. A leadoff single for Charlie Chauvin. Now up behind him, it's Luke Walton. Walton yet to get a hit in this weekend series thus far. Looking to change it here. Grounded into a double play. His first time around, second time flew out to left field. Righty on lefty now, Walton in the box. Looks down, now the first pitch. Slider able to catch the zone on the bottom half for strike 1. Wind is blowing more heavily now out to the left. We're not expected to get any more rain until about 5 p.m., which is about 4.5 hours from now. Pickoff attempt not in time. 0-1 the count. Very overcast day from Shebeck. Here's the 0-1. Changeup misses low. 1 ball, 1 strike now. Nobody away here in the top of the 6th inning. A runner aboard on first for Toledo. The Rockets do trail 5-2 to the Cardinals. Hartlove, a deep breath, sends it over to first on a pickoff attempt. Not in time. Hartlove takes a deep breath, looks over to his right at first base. Looks down, and another pickoff move on Charlie Chauvin. Again, not in time. Chauvin, though, on the season, 0 stolen bags. But he does have quite the leadoff. I would say about 3 feet off of the bag. 1-1. Hanging slider high and away. 2 balls, 1 strike. Hartlove unable to get the movement he wanted on that pitch. It looks like, knock on wood, we're going to get a full 9-inning game in here. That's why it was so important to get the full 5 innings. That's already goal number 1. 2-1 fouled off on the left side. We move to 2-2. That was the primary goal right there. Get 5 innings, and for the Cardinals, win the 5 innings. They've done that. They hold a 3-run cushion in the top of the 6th inning. 2-2 from Hartlub. Slider hammered in the air to right field. Gets down in front of Corbin Griffin. A single for Luke Walton, his first hit of the weekend series. Back-to-back singles for Toledo. Hartlub back on the mound. I've talked to Rich Maloney in the past couple of days, and he said from his starters, especially in a weekend series like this, he wants a good 6 or 7 innings. So Rich Maloney, I'm sure he is looking at Hartlub, and he is hoping that he can get through this 6th inning at least. Troy Sudbrook into the box now, left-handed batter for Toledo. Takes a deep breath, looks back at second, now the pitch. Slider swing and a miss. Hartlub, that has been his best pitch all day. Yesterday, the starter on the day for the Cardinals, Keegan Johnson, was unable to locate it for the most part. Hartlub's 0-1. Changeup finds the bottom half of the zone. 0-2 the count now. With nobody out here in the top of the 6th inning. Runners on first and second for Toledo. They trail 2-5 to the Cardinals. The 0-2, Hartlub looks back. Fires away, misses low and away. That time going fastball. We saw it earlier in the game touching around to 93, 94. Over the offseason, he was able to get it up to 98 at certain points. 1-2. Inside. Troy Sudbrook trying to sell it. Shifting over to his right. I mean, hey, I believed it. I thought I hit him on the leg, but it did not. 2-2 count. Hartlub in an even count. Slider pokes it behind him. Foul on the left side. We remain at 2-2 with Jacob Hartlub. The senior Hartlub is having such a great season for the Cardinals, and it's really come out of nowhere. But if you know the guy, it really hasn't come out of nowhere. With his work ethic and the amount of training he did this offseason to get here, it's astounding. Looks back at second, now the 2-2. Got him on the slider inside. 5th K of the day for Jacob Hartlub. That's the first out of the top of the 6th inning.
First baseman Cole Cahill.
Now Cole Cahill steps into the box. He's 1 for 2 on the day for the Rockets, the first baseman. Hartlub in previous seasons, in 2022 he only made 2 appearances, and in a combined not even 1 inning, a quarter of an inning, gave up 7 earned runs. His sophomore year, a 7 ERA and 12 appearances. Last year, he became more of a starter, started 8 games, had an ERA close to 7. Now here we are, a 1.6 ERA to his name this year. Jacob Hartlub proving everybody wrong. First pitch. Slider misses low in the dirt, gets past Arnold, throws to second, got him in the jam. Chauvin, the runner at second, was able to get to third. However, the runner on first for Toledo and Walton took off for second. Garrett Arnold, the catcher, threw over to the second base bag, preventing Walton from getting there. Runners on the corners now for Toledo. 1 out. It's a 1-0 count here in the top of the 6th inning. 5-2 Cardinal advantage. Hartlub looks over at the first base bag. He takes a deep breath. Now fires away. Misses in the dirt for ball 2 on Cole Cahill. Cahill leading the Rockets in batting average at .279. Last year only batted .175, playing in 14 games. Hartlub's 2-0. Slider misses low for ball 3. Hartlub on the day with 1 walk to his name, looking to avoid a second. With runners on the corners for Toledo. 1 away, top of the 6th inning. 5-2 Ball State advantage. The 3-0 pickoff attempt, not in time. Walton sliding into the bag head first. Hartlub looking back over at the bag. Now the 3-0. Breaking ball misses just low and away. Cole Cahill walks. The bases are loaded with 1 out. Toledo, an opportunity to make this a ball game yet again. Second walk of the day for Jacob Hartlub. Now Braden White in the righty-on-righty matchup steps into the box. White is 0 for 2 today. And a mound visit, Rich Maloney and the entire Cardinal infield will meet with Hartlub. Maloney wearing a bit of a pullover today. It's a little bit chilly. Can't really blame the guy. And I'm sure he saw it coming with how much he looks at the weather throughout the week. He knows exactly what day the wind will blow. Hartlub will stay in this game, but Rich Maloney, I'm sure he anticipated what was to come today with the weather, which that's been the main storyline today. Hartlub stays out there with 1 away, and the bases loaded in the top of the 6th inning, looking to protect a 5-2 Cardinal lead. White in the box. First pitch. Fastball right down Broadway, strike 1. That time 90 miles per hour. We've seen a little bit of 2-seam action from him as well. That time a 4-seamer. The 0-1. Slider misses all of it into the opposite batter's box to the righty White. Garrett Arnold, what a swipe to get a hold of that one, the catcher for the Cardinals. 1 ball, 1 strike, 1 away. Here in the top of the 6th inning, a 5-2 Cardinal advantage. Here's the 1-1. Breaking ball misses low and away. 2 balls, 1 strike. And we have a pitch hitter coming in. A new DH for Toledo on deck. It's Trey Mariano for the first time in this weekend series. 2-1. Breaking ball just misses. 3-1 on the outside. Hartlub unable to locate the slider that time around. Possibly looking for the chase on White. The 3-1 pitch on the way. In the air, it's hammered deep center field, going back towards the track. Bayless is able to make the catch on the run with his hat flying off and colliding into the wall. However, Toledo does bring in 2 runs, and it is now a 1-run ball game. And wait a second. There's confusion. They're saying the umpires are saying he didn't catch it. Hartlub is saying he caught that. It looked like to me that was a catch. Trying to say Gavin Bayless did not make the catch. Umpires do convene. The hat went flying off. It's very tough from the press box vantage point. Bayless, he has to take a deep breath. Looks like a trainer will check him out. He's down on a knee. Hopefully everything's all right. But he is walking. Everything is all right, it appears. But he collides with the wall. And I think they're going to take a look at this video review. You kind of have to in this situation. As it stands, it's 5-4 Cardinals over Toledo. Bayless makes the catch. From my vantage point, it looks like he makes the catch, collides into the wall in center field, and the hat goes flying off and the sunglasses. We've already had a pair of broken sunglasses today from Clay Jacobs. I don't think you really need them today, however. Goes flying into the wall. Somehow is able to hold on to it, but the umpires all the way back said no catch. Cahill's still standing at first base. We really don't know what is to come. It looks like what would happen, however, if this does stand, is that Cahill would go over to second base, White over at first. That is what you would expect. But it could just be a sac fly for Braden White. As they look at this, you have to give a congratulations to Ball State women's basketball on winning the MAC tournament. The Cardinals get it done. They will be dancing. They advance to the NCAA tournament. And tomorrow is Selection Sunday. We will find out the Cardinals' fate. Umpires still meeting. We're in the top of the 6th inning, a 5-4 Ball State advantage, approaching about 2 hours down in this contest. For Toledo, looking to avoid a double whammy today, which is losing the MAC tournament on the women's basketball end and also losing Game 2 of this 3-game set to the Cardinals. We'll be back with you tomorrow at 1 o'clock at Shebeck Stadium. At least I think it'll be 1 o'clock. Times change all the time. This game was supposed to start at 1 o'clock. However, it got moved up this morning to noon. And that was in order to beat the rain. Umpire makes his decision, and would you look at that? The call stands. Call stands here. And Trey Mariano into the box, and Rich Maloney onto the mound. And I wonder if this will trigger a change. Hartlub gives Maloney the ball, and that'll be it for Jacob Hartlub. The Cardinals making a change. We'll let the new pitcher warm up. We'll be right back. You're listening to SL Digital Radio, presented by Victory Honda of Muncie.
Whether you're getting ready for the big game or getting ready for the workday, you always want to start with confidence. Cintas has the essential products and services to help businesses provide a clean, safe environment for their employees and customers. With routine restocking of essential cleaning, hygiene, and safety supplies, on-site cleaning, professional uniform laundering, and testing and inspection of fire equipment and systems. Give everyone the confidence they need to start their day. Visit Cintas.com and get ready for the workday.
The Hampton Inn of Muncie is the official partner of Ball State Athletics. Ask about our Ball State special, available to all Cardinal fans. The Hampton Inn is one of Muncie's finest hotels. Come enjoy our free breakfast, free Wi-Fi, and fresh Hampton beds waiting for you. Less than a mile away from Ball State campus. Don't forget to ask about our Ball State special. Search Hampton Inn of Muncie online at munciesweets.hamptoninn.com. At munciesweets.hamptoninn.com.
From the bell tower to your smartphone, anywhere in the world.
Never miss Ball State Sports with SportsLink Digital.
New pitcher on the mound for the Cardinals. It's the winning pitcher on Tuesday's matchup against Purdue Fort Wayne. Zach Lee Duck has entered the game yet again. The Canadian out there for Ball State looking to finish this off. Top of the 6th inning. Chances are we will see another change for the Cardinals, but the hope is Leduc could give some longevity out there. As it stands right now, Trey Mariano steps into the box for the Toledo Rockets. Mariano, a 179 average. He is entering the game for the first time today. Entering for Tyler Morehouse, who has yet to get a collegiate hit all season. He's a freshman, so really ever. And it's assumed that he will take his place for the rest of the contest. 5-4 Cardinals lead in the top of the 6th inning. Runner on first.
Pitch hitting for Toledo.
And 2 outs.
Trey Mariano.
Home plate umpire calls time. Now he steps back behind. We are ready to go yet again. righty on righty our matchup. Here's the first pitch from Leduc. Slider in the air, fouled off behind him to the right. We begin 0-1. To Trey Mariano, last year playing in 21 games. His second season transferring from Herkmeyer College. 0-1, misses low and away. The change up there from Leduc. 1 ball, 1 strike. Cahill on first base for the Rockets. 2 outs, top of the 6th inning. A 5-4 Ball State lead. Very cloudy day. 1-1 popped up to the right, foul over the grandstands. We move to 1-2. Leduc looking to put an end to this top of the 6th inning. Leduc steps up in a 1-2 count with Cahill on first. Takes a deep breath. Now fires away. Slider again fouled off into the right. The parking lot is having a field day today. And if the weather hasn't been a storyline, the other storyline has been Roen Elbert parking his car way too close to the ballpark. I am not looking forward to checking it after the game. 1-2. Leduc's pitch. Slider misses low and away. 2 balls and 2 strikes. For both Cardinal pitchers today, Hartlub and now Leduc, the slider has been their best pitch. Cahill on first for Toledo. 2 away, top of the 6th. We have a tight one here. 5-4 Cardinals. Leduc's 2-2. Hit hard and foul on a ground ball on the third base side. We stay at 2-2. Trey Mariano, we mentioned his time at Herkmeyer College in his second season with the Rockets. Back at his previous school, hitting .293 in his last season. The 2-2 from Leduc. Swing and a miss on the slider. Leduc gets started on the right note. Sends us to the bottom of the 6th inning. We'll be right back. Ball State leads 5-4 over Toledo. You're listening to SL Digital Radio, presented by Victory Honda of Muncie.
American Pest Pros is the official pest control partner of Ball State Athletics. We protect your home or business and guarantee year-round protection from insects and pests. Ask about our Ball State special, available to all Cardinal fans. Our pest control program is the safest and most effective in the industry. Even if you tried a different service and it didn't work, we'll fix your problem, guaranteed, or your money back. Visit AmericanPestPros.com. That's AmericanPestPros.com. And don't forget to ask about our Ball State special.
Ball State fans, who needs batteries? Your locally owned Battery Masters have batteries for cars, boats, golf carts, cell phones, watches, key fobs, Papergo toys for kids, and more. Bring your rechargeable batteries back to life for drills, shavers, dustbusters, and more. All Ball State fans receive a free battery checkup. Just mention Charlie Cardinal. Battery Masters is conveniently located on the corner of Walnut and Centennial, next to Mini Trista. Check us out online at batterymasters.com. Go Cards!
SportsLink is the official production partner of Ball State Athletics.
All the chirp you can handle.
Back from Shebeck Stadium with all the chirp you can handle. I don't know if I can handle all this chirp today. You had Ball State women's basketball with Griffin Leonard and Braden Carroll on the call. Cardinals winning the MAC tournament. Huge accomplishment. Now you get Ball State Toledo baseball with yours truly. I don't know if I can even handle all that chirp. Nonetheless, Cardinals lead 5-4 over Toledo. Corbin Griffin steps into the box for the Cardinals. Left-handed batter against the righty pitcher Curry in his second full inning of work. First pitch. Fastball right down the middle. Strike 1 on Corbin Griffin, who today is 0 for 2. However, a 2-run home run yesterday against Toledo really got the scoring going. 0-1. Curveball misses well low for ball 1. 1-1 count to Corbin Griffin. Batting .381 on the season. Going into this game was batting .400. 1-1 curveball misses well inside. 2 balls, 1 strike on Griffin, playing right field today. He played left field yesterday. Him and Jacobs moving spots. 2-1. Curveball, it's in the air, deep to left field, going back towards the track. Corbin Griffin leaves the yard again on back-to-back days. Oppo Taco shot for Corbin Griffin. 6-4 Cardinals, touch 'em all. All of the Cardinals' runs today have been on home runs. This is outstanding. 6 home runs today for the Cardinals. Doesn't beat that. Clay Jacobs steps in. He walked the last time around. First pitch to him. Inside for a strike on the curveball. We begin 0-1 on the righty-on-lefty matchup with Jacobs. The 0-1 to him. Back to the curveball. Finds the bottom half of the zone for strike 2. Here's the 0-2 to him. In the dirt for ball 1. 1 ball and 2 strikes now on Clay Jacobs. Ball State here in the bottom of the 6th inning. A 6-4 advantage. 1-2. Jacobs able to keep his swing in check on the low breaking ball. 2-2 count on Jacobs. Here's the 2-2. Curveball misses well low. Jacobs remaining patient. We mentioned Jacobs playing a new position today out in left field. He was playing right the previous 2 days. Full count. 3-2, a bouncer over towards the pitcher's mound. It just goes foul before it can get even close to Curry. We stay at 3-2 to Clay Jacobs. Jacobs batting .280 going into this game, matching his batting average from last season at .280. A .739 OPS to his name. The payoff. Curveball gets Jacobs looking. He's in shock. He thought that was low. A backwards K for Curry. Now up comes Gavin Bayless. And I believe that's a new walk-up song for him as well. We were talking about Alex Richter earlier in the broadcast with a new walk-up. Bayless, a new walk-up as well. Righty on righty. 1 away. The first pitch misses low and away for ball 1. And as I've said many a time before, I am a walk-up song nerd. Curry's 1-0. Curveball chops it foul to his left. We keep it at 1-1. What Gavin Bayless has done in his first year at the Division I level has been impressive. 1-1. Curveball, hard chopper to shortstop. Chauvin collects it, sends it to first. He gets him out. However, Bayless nearly beating out that throw, which is absolutely insane. The speed he has, he's really brought that all the way from Mott Community College here to Muncie. Now up is Alex Richter. He's 1 for 1 on the day with a solo home run. Since then, he's walked and has been hit by a pitch. 3 home runs in the last 4 games. First pitch. Curveball finds the outside part of the zone for strike 1 in the lefty-on-lefty matchup. Now the 0-1 on the way. Back to the curveball, swing and a miss. Richter on top of it. Curry has Richter where he wants him in an 0-2 count in the bottom of the 6th inning. Ball State a 6-4 lead over Toledo. Cardinals in their black uniforms today. 0-2. Back to the curveball, another swing and miss. White throws him out at first just for extra measure. And that'll do it. Going into the top of the 7th inning here from Shebeck Stadium. Ball State a 6-4 advantage over Toledo. We've got a good one here. Do not go away. We'll be right back. You're listening to SL Digital Radio, presented by Victory Honda of Muncie.
Whether you're getting ready for the big game or getting ready for the workday, you always want to start with confidence. Cintas has the essential products and services to help businesses provide a clean, safe environment for their employees and customers. With routine restocking of essential cleaning, hygiene, and safety supplies, on-site cleaning, professional uniform laundering, and testing and inspection of fire equipment and systems. Give everyone the confidence they need to start their day. Visit Cintas.com and get ready for the workday.
The Hampton Inn of Muncie is the official partner of Ball State Athletics. Ask about our Ball State special, available to all Cardinal fans. The Hampton Inn is one of Muncie's finest hotels. Come enjoy our free breakfast, free Wi-Fi, and fresh Hampton beds waiting for you. Less than a mile away from Ball State campus. Don't forget to ask about our Ball State special. Search Hampton Inn of Muncie online at munciesweets.hamptonin.com. At munciesweets.hamptonin.com.
Ranked number 2 in the nation for sports media by the Broadcast Education Association.
This is Ball State Sports Link.
We are back with top of the 7th action here at Shebeck Stadium. I'm Roen Elbert, taking you through Ball State baseball, taking on the Toledo Rockets, game 2 of a 3-game series. 6-4, the Cardinals lead over Toledo. Zach Leduc on the mound for a second inning of work for the Cardinals, coming in for Jacob Hartlub. Leduc only facing one batter the last inning, and he struck him out. Up comes Luke Lido, the center fielder. Righty on lefty, the matchup. Lido, the left-handed batter. On the day, Lido is 0 for 2. He steps in against Leduc. Leduc coming all the way from Canada, sub-2 ERA this season, and a 2-0 record to his name. First pitch, slider, Lido on top of it. 0-1 to start us off. On deck, it's Brandon Lusick in the 9-hole for Toledo. 0-1 our count. The pitch. Another slider, another swing and a miss. Leduc going back to his bread and butter, as I like to call it, and that's really what it's been all weekend for the Cardinals. Leduc's 0-2. Back to it, trying to build that tunnel, tried to get the chase slow in the way, unable to do so. Ball 1. Zach Leduc, it looked like he was building a perfect pitch tunnel with those sliders. Now the 1-2. Back to the slider, gets the swing and miss. 2 up, 2 down for Zach Leduc. He has struck out both batters he has faced.
Second baseman, Brandon Lusick.
Now Brandon Lusick, who is 0 for 2 on the day, with a strikeout and a flyout. Righty on righty is our matchup. 1 away, nobody aboard. The first pitch. Back to the breaking ball, misses low and away for ball 1. Cardinals leading 6-4 over the Rockets in the top of the 7th inning. Leduc's 1-0. Goes fastball, catches the outside part of the zone. 1 ball, 1 strike. On deck for Toledo, it's Caden Konzak, the right fielder. The 1-1. Slider, hammer just past Dylan Grego, the shortstop. Off to his left, in between him and the third baseman, Richter. A single for Brandon Lusick. Dylan Grego losing his Ray-Bans in the process. Is that the 3rd pair of glasses we've lost today? Isn't that something?
Caden Konzak.
Caden Konzak steps into the box now. Righty on lefty, he's the left-handed batter with a runner on first and 1 out. The pitch. Slider inside at the knees for ball 1. Konzak on the day with a solo home run. He's 1 for 3. The 1-0. The 1-0, he chops down, foul right in front of him. 1 ball, 1 strike. 1 out here in the top of the 7th inning. A 6-4 Ball State lead over Toledo. Leduc looking off to his right. Now the 1-1 pitch. Slider unable to catch the inside part of the zone. Well inside to Konzak. 2 balls and 1 strike to one of 3 Toledo team captains right there. The other one is the man on deck, Charlie Chauvin. 2-1. Swing and a miss on the slider. The Duck only needs 1 more strike to retire one of Toledo's top bats in Caden Konzak. 2-2 count. LeDuc misses well low. Arnold loses control. Throws the second. Did he get him with the tag? No. Brandon Lusick sliding in head first. Garrett Arnold losing control of that ball. It is now a full count. 3-2 with Lusick on second. 1 out, top of the 7th inning. Cardinals lead 6-4 over the Rockets. LeDuc looks back at second. Now the pitch. Slider, that got him on the back. A hit by pitch has runners on first and second for Toledo. Now Charlie Chauvin steps into the box.
Charlie Chauvin.
He is 2 for 2 today with a walk and a solo home run. He's got runners on first and second here in the top of the 7th inning. Cardinals leading 6-4 over the Rockets. LeDuc looking back at second. Now the pitch. Slider right down Broadway, strike 1. Chauvin, I mentioned him as a team captain, and it's kind of wild to think about a sophomore getting that nod, but he certainly earned it. LeDuc 0-1. Pickoff move on second base. Throw not in time. Kind of like how Charlie Chauvin, he earned the shortstop position in his freshman year at Toledo, coming out of Olentangy Orange High School out in Ohio. And head coach Rob Reinstedel, he calls time. He wants to talk to his sophomore Chauvin. And what a storied career for head coach Rob Reinstedel. I think it's the perfect time to talk about it. Year 6 at Toledo, was previously at Western Kentucky, had other stints at Alabama, Charleston, but also in 2001 was with the LA Dodgers, an associate scout. As we continue on against Chauvin, an 0-1 count, it stands. LeDuc looking back at second. Pickoff move. Did he get him? Not quite. Lusick diving into the bag. The throw is on point. Hasovsky just a tad bit late with the tag. No balls and 1 strike. 1 out here in the top of the 7th. The 0-1. Slider far away, gets past Arnold, loses control. Runners advance to second and third. 2 balls and 1 strike. Toledo with 2 in scoring position, looking to empty these bases and potentially tie the ball game. The tying runs are aboard. The go-ahead runs are aboard for that matter, because you know the power that Charlie Chauvin has. Garrett Arnold meeting with LeDuc. And a lot of those times, like with those pass balls, wild pitches, you really just can't blame the pitcher or the catcher. A lot of times, and I'm not saying this was the time right there, but I think right there maybe we could have seen a bit of a miscommunication. That's what you see a lot of the time. 1 ball, 1 strike here. Top of the 7th inning. 6-4 Cardinal advantage. Righty on righty, LeDuc with Chauvin. Chauvin takes a deep breath. Looks back at second. Now the 1-1. Slider hammered over the third base to Richter. He steps up, sends it to first. He got him. However, Brandon Lusick coming in home for the Toledo Rockets. 6-5 our score now. And up comes Luke Walton. Walton singled his last time around for his first hit in the entire weekend series. Righty on lefty, Walton a left-handed batter. Here in the top of the 7th inning, a 6-5 Cardinal lead. Rich Maloney wants to have a talk with Zach Lee Duck. Looking in the Ball State bullpen, there is some activity. Let's see if he pulls the plug on Lee Duck quite yet. We will have to wait and see. And he points towards the bullpen, asks for the ball, and Zach LeDuc, just like that, his day is over. A standing ovation for LeDuc. That'll take us to a quick commercial break. Top of the 7th inning, a 6-5 Cardinal lead with 2 outs. We'll be right back. You're listening to SL Digital Radio, presented by Victory Honda of Muncie.
Whether you're getting ready for the big game or getting ready for the workday, you always want to start with confidence. Cintas has the essential products and services to help businesses provide a clean, safe environment for their employees and customers. With routine restocking of essential cleaning, hygiene, and safety supplies, on-site cleaning, professional uniform laundering, and testing and inspection of fire equipment and systems. Give everyone the confidence they need to start their day. Visit Cintas.com and get ready for the workday.
The Hampton Inn of Muncie is the official partner of Ball State Athletics. Ask about our Ball State special, available to all Cardinal fans. The Hampton Inn is one of Muncie's finest hotels. Come enjoy our free breakfast, free Wi-Fi, and fresh Hampton beds waiting for you. Less than a mile away from Ball State campus. Don't forget to ask about our Ball State special. Search Hampton Inn of Muncie online at munciesweets.hamptoninn.com. At munciesweets.hamptoninn.com.
From trivia night at Brothers and tater tots at Roots.
Never miss a Ball State game with SportsLink Digital.
Top of the 7th, we continue. Ball State with a 6-5 lead over Toledo. 2 outs on the Rockets. And a pitching change for the Cardinals. It's Garrett Harker, one of Rich Maloney's most reliable arms in the bullpen this season. A sub-4 ERA through 7 appearances and 14 innings pitched. In those 14 innings, allowing 6 earned runs and 17 strikeouts. Garrett Harker, a strikeout machine. He's now up with Luke Walton up to bat for Toledo. A runner on second for the Rockets. Toledo looking to capitalize, potentially tie this ball game. This game, pretty much the inverse of yesterday's game. What we saw yesterday, sunny skies. Beautiful day for baseball and a Cardinal blowout. Today, what it's been very tight, neck and neck, and a very gloomy day. Here we go. Luke Walton steps back into the box, a runner on second for him for the Rockets, and Garrett Harker steps on to the mound for the Cardinals, the right-handed pitcher against the left-handed batter. Harker checking in for Zach Lee Duck, the third pitcher that Ball State has used today. Harker takes a deep breath. His first pitch to Walton. Slider, swing and a miss, down low. Back to the slider. All of the Cardinals pitchers today have been using that slider to their advantage. I wonder if that's by design. 0-1 from Harker. Back to the slider, fouls it off to his right. We move to 0-2. Harker looking to get out of this top of the 7th inning quickly, perhaps. 6-5 Cardinal advantage. Harker averaging about 2 innings per appearance. Looks back at second. Now the 0-2. Goes fastball just outside for ball 1. 1-2 count now on Garrett Harker over to Luke Walton. For Ball State, I guess it's a matter of you get through the 7th here. Harker's a guy that could go the 8th and 9th. 1-2 slider in and out of the glove of Arnold. He's somehow able to get control of it before the runner on second, and Konzak is able to take off even further. He's at second, though. Didn't move much. 2 balls and 2 strikes, 2 outs, a runner on second. Top of the 7th inning. Cardinals a 6-5 advantage over Toledo. Harker gets his signs. Now the 2-2. Popped up in the air on the left side, foul. However, Richter in hot pursuit, it goes over the Cardinals dugout and into the stands. We remain at 2-2. Harker, the Lebanon, Indiana native, transferring in from Old Dominion. Runner on second. 2-2 count. Harker looking to put an end to this top of the 7th inning. The Cardinals a 1-run cushion. 2-2. Fastball. Another ground ball that goes foul. That one had a lot of English on it. Going over the Toledo dugout. 2 balls and 2 strikes from Garrett Harker over to Luke Walton. He takes a deep breath. Now the 2-2. Slider fouls it back towards the backstop. We remain at 2-2. Garrett Harker and Luke Walton going blow for blow in this at-bat. Walton looking to potentially tie this ball game up. The tying run over at second for the Rockets. Harker looks at him, takes a deep breath. 2-2 is in the dirt. We are now full. 3-2 count now to Garrett Harker. Full count at the plate. Crucial pitch here. With 3 balls and 2 strikes. Harker looks down. Now he's ready to fire. The 3-2. Misses low and away. Walton walks. The Toledo dugout is hyped, as they should be. Troy Sudbrook now steps into the box for Toledo, looking to be the hero, perhaps, and tie this ball game. And hey, with one swing of the bat, he can give the Rockets the lead, potentially. On the day so far, he's 0 for 2 with a hit by pitch. Righty on lefty, first pitch. Slider is actually able on the bottom half to locate the zone, I should say. 0-1. Sudbrook going into this game with a .212 average. Looking back now, the 0-1. Slider inside, swing and a miss. Garrett Harker looking to get out of the jam. He does have Troy Sudbrook where he wants him, however. 0-2 looks back at second. The pitch. Swing and a miss. Harker ends the top of the 7th on a high note. That brings us to the bottom of the 7th inning. Ball State a 6-5 lead, looking to get some run support for their bullpen. We'll be right back. You're listening to SL Digital Radio, presented by Victory Honda of Muncie.
Whether you're getting ready for the big game or getting ready for the workday, you always want to start with confidence. Cintas has the essential products and services to help businesses provide a clean, safe environment for their employees and customers. With routine restocking of essential cleaning, hygiene, and safety supplies, on-site cleaning, professional uniform laundering, and testing and inspection of fire equipment and systems. Give everyone the confidence they need to start their day. Visit Cintas.com and get ready for the workday.
The Hampton Inn of Muncie is the official partner of Ball State Athletics. Ask about our Ball State special, available to all Cardinal fans. The Hampton Inn is one of Muncie's finest hotels. Come enjoy our free breakfast, free Wi-Fi, and fresh Hampton beds waiting for you. Less than a mile away from Ball State campus. Don't forget to ask about our Ball State special. Search Hampton Inn of Muncie online at munciesuites.hamptonin.com. At munciesuites.hamptonin.com.
Indiana's top sports media school in 2024 by the Indiana Association of School Broadcasters.
This is Ball State Sports Link.
Bottom of the 7th inning, 6-5 Cardinal advantage over the Rockets. I'm Roen Elbert, back out there for yet another inning of work. We're approaching 3 now for Braden Curry. 4.5 ERA going into this season. The freshman, he has been on fire in this matchup. And leading off for Ball State, it'll be Houston King, who was 0 for 3 on the day, however looking to turn it around. The DH King It's very rare, and knock on wood, it's very rare that you see that guy slump this hard in a game, and I wouldn't even call it that. Braden Curry, he's been using the curveball to his advantage today for Toledo. Righty on lefty, first pitch. Curveball down the middle, King hammers it foul on the left side, going into the Cardinal bullpen. We begin 0-1 to Houston King. The transfer from Crowder College. 0-1. Back to the curveball, misses in the dirt and straight away. 1-1 count. Crowder College and before that, the University of Kentucky. He committed to Kentucky all the way back in 2017. He was really dead set on being a Wildcat. The 1-1 is fouled down. 1-2 count on Houston King to lead us off in the bottom of the 7th inning. Ball State looking for a cushion. They lead 6-5 over Toledo. The 1-2. Curveball. It's fair on the first base line. Cahill collects it, steps on the bag at first. 1 up, 1 down in the bottom of the 7th. Dylan Grego, he's 2 for 3 on the day. He steps into the box. The switch hitter, he's faced nothing but righties today, so Grego will bat lefty yet again. The first pitch to Grego. Curveball in the air, deep to left field, has warning track power. It's caught by Walton for the second out. Nick Hasovsky, though, looking to start a 2-out rally for the Cardinals as he steps up with nobody on base. 2 outs in the bottom of the 7th. The Ball State a 6-5 lead over Toledo. Braden Curry, the first pitch. Curveball down the middle, swing and a miss on Hasovsky. We begin 0-1. Curry, his father Steve, did pitch for the Red Sox in 1988. 0-1 curveball, just misses inside. 1 ball, 1 strike. We're going to have to pull up the tape of Steve Curry and compare him to his son. We will have to do that at some point. 1-1. Curveball misses in the dirt. Nobody aboard for the Cardinals, so no harm, no foul. 2 balls and 1 strike on Nick Hasovsky. The catcher Braden White steps up. And we continue on with 2 balls and 1 strike. The pitch. Curveball catches the inside part of the zone. Hasovsky wanted that call to be inside, however, doesn't get it. 2-2 count. Curry is 1 strike away from putting away Hasovsky and ending this inning. 2-2. Curveball, it's a chopper to third base. Sudbrook able to glove it. Send it to first. Got him. Cahill on 1 knee to get a hold of it. 3 up, 3 down in the bottom of the 7th inning. Ball State a 6-5 lead over Toledo. That'll take us into the top of the 8th where it's crunch time. You're listening to SL Digital presented by Victory Honda of Muncie.
Whether you're getting ready for the big game or getting ready for the workday, you always want to start with confidence. Cintas has the essential products and services to help businesses provide a clean, safe environment for their employees and customers. With routine restocking of essential cleaning, hygiene, and safety supplies, on-site cleaning, professional uniform laundering, and testing and inspection of fire equipment and systems. Give everyone the confidence they need to start their day. Visit Cintas.com and get ready for the workday.
The Hampton Inn of Muncie is the official partner of Ball State Athletics. Ask about our Ball State special, available to all Cardinal fans. The Hampton Inn is one of Muncie's finest hotels. Come enjoy our free breakfast, free Wi-Fi, and fresh Hampton beds waiting for you. Less than a mile away from Ball State campus. Don't forget to ask about our Ball State special. Search Hampton Inn of Muncie online at munciesuites.hamptoninn.com. At munciesuites.hamptoninn.com.
From the bell tower to your smartphone, anywhere in the world.
Never miss Ball State Sports with SportsLink Digital.
Top of the 8th action. The Ball State Cardinals hold a 6-5 advantage over the Toledo Rockets. on a very overcast day with rain looming in the distance. Cardinals looking to get this game in despite the looming rain. It's come in and out across the Muncie area all day. Not expected to return until 5 o'clock. It's 2:30 currently. Garrett Harker back on the mound for the Cardinals in his second inning of work. Last time around, he struck out the first batter he faced, then a walk. But Cole Cahill, he steps in for Toledo. Cahill is 1 for 2 with a walk today. The highest batting average on the Rockets, steps into the box, a .279 average. Righty on lefty, Cahill the lefty. Harker takes a deep breath. Now the first pitch. Slider catches the zone at the bottom half. An 0-1 count after the slider connects from Garrett Harker. All three pitchers for the Cardinals using that slider. I'm amazed. 0-1. Back to it, swing and a miss. That time the fastball on the bottom half. 0-2 count. I'm very curious if Rich Maloney, if that was a part of the game plan. Harker, his 0-2. Fastball, swing and a miss well outside. He runs it out at first, will not matter. 1 up, 1 down to the top of the 8th. Second K on the day for Garrett Harker. Now up is Braden White, the catcher. He has sac fly his last time around, brought in 2 runs as a matter of fact. Righty on righty. Rockets in their gold uniforms, gray pants, blue lettering, blue helmets. Ball State in the all black with red lettering today. Looks down, now Harker gets the signs. The first pitch. Fastball away for ball 1. 1-0 quickly to Braden White. Here's the 1-0. Slider popped up deep in the air to left center field, going back towards the track. Forget about it, into the streets of Muncie. Braden White has made this a 6-6 ball game. Wow. You can hear a pin drop here at Shebeck Stadium after that. Braden White, the ultimate crowd silencer. Trey Mariano up, the DH, who subs in for Tyler Morehouse. The second at-bat for him today. Righty on righty, 1 out in the top of the 8th. The first pitch, fastball misses low for ball 1. We are all tied at 6, each team with 7 hits apiece. It's about as even as it can get. The 1-0. Fastball catches the outside part of the zone. Strike 1. 1 ball and 1 strike. 1 out here in the top of the 8th. The 1-1 pitch. Fastball right down Broadway. Strike 2. Cardinals looking to rally back because right there, that home run, that puts the momentum in Toledo's favor easily. Harker's 1-2. Back to the fastball. Misses low and away. 2-2 the count to Trey Mariano. Trey, baseball running in the family for him. His father, Ty, played at Siena. Harker's 2-2. Fastball popped up into the air, foul on the right side. However, Blake Beavis, he'll still give it a go. Runs out of room on the right side. We remain 2-2. Garrett Harker looking to put an end to this at-bat and move towards the bottom of the order with Luke Leto. 2-2. Slider elevated right center field, back towards the warning track, caught on the run by Bayless. Gavin Bayless, the center fielder. You can hear the no, no, no from the crowd. However, Bayless is able to come up with it, saving the day for the Cardinals.
Center fielder Luke Leto.
Now Luke Leto, he's 0 for 3 on the day. He steps into the box. Toledo yet to even get a base hit in this weekend series. Righty on lefty. The first pitch is lined out into right center field. He changes that real quickly, going for the double. The throw over to second. Hasovsky doesn't get there in time. Luke Lido, the former Kansas Jayhawk and former LSU Tiger, gets a double for the Rockets. And there's your announcer's jinx right there. Hadn't had a base hit in the entire weekend series, gets it the very next pitch. We've actually had a couple of those in this game. Now I'm more and more convinced that it's a real thing. Like, you don't think it's real until it actually happens to you. As a matter of fact, twice today. Righty on righty, 2 outs, top of the 8th. The runner on second for Toledo. It's Brandon Lusick. Fastball misses low and away for ball 1. Lusick on the day for Toledo has a single. He is 1 for 3. It's a 1-0 count as it stands. Parker's 1-0, looks back at second. Now the pitch. Slider is popped up in the air in the right foul territory. Garrett Arnold is after it. Also the first baseman, Beavis. He makes the catch on the run in foul territory. That'll take us into the bottom of the 8th, but not after Toledo ties this game at 6. This is an absolute thriller. We're going to keep it going here. Ball State and Toledo tied at 6. You are listening to SL Digital Radio, presented by Victory Honda of Muncie.
American Pest Pros is the official pest control partner of Ball State Athletics. We protect your home or business and guarantee year-round protection from insects and pests. Ask about our Ball State special, available to all Cardinal fans. Our pest control program is the safest and most effective in the industry. Even if you tried a different service and it didn't work, we'll fix your problem, guaranteed, or your money back. Visit AmericanPestPros.com. That's AmericanPestPros.com. And don't forget to ask about our Ball State special.
Ball State fans, who needs batteries? Your locally owned Battery Masters have batteries for cars, boats, golf carts, cell phones, watches, key fobs, Papergo toys for kids, and more. Bring your rechargeable batteries back to life for drills, shavers, dustbusters, and more. All Ball State fans receive a free battery checkup. Just mention Charlie Cardinal. Battery Masters is conveniently located on the corner of Walnut and Centennial, next to Mini Trista. Check us out online at batterymasters.com. Go Cards!
Indiana's top sports media school in 2024 by the Indiana Association of School Broadcasters.
This is Ball State Sports Link.
Bottom of the 8th action from Shebeck Stadium. We are all knotted up at 6 between the Ball State Cardinals and the Toledo Rockets. Cardinals up to bat with Garrett Arnold, the catcher, who is 1 for 3 on the day. However, he is batting above 400 on the season. Arnold, his first Division I series, has been, honestly, one of the best catchers at the Division I level. If we're talking statistically, absolutely. Righty on righty, first pitch to him. Curveball, swing and a miss on Arnold. We begin 0-1. Braden Curry still on the mound for Toledo. Rockets have only used 2 pitchers all day. Cardinals, they've used 3. 0-1. Curveball again, unable to catch the top frame, just above the belt line of Garrett Arnold. 1 ball, 1 strike. And that belt line for an umpire, it's very subjective because some guys are taller than others. 1-1. Curveball hangs up high. 2 balls and 1 strike. In this righty-on-righty matchup, Garrett Arnold looking to break this wide open. The 2-1. Curveball, swing and a miss, and he is frustrated with that one. He has to take a bit of time to collect himself. Takes the helmet off, puts it back on as he steps into the batter's box yet again. 2-2. Curveball pops it up foul on the right side. We remain at 2-2. On that last pitch, Curry gave Arnold exactly what he wanted. Arnold unable to get any contact. He was frustrated. 2-2. Curveball misses low. We have a full count now. This is huge, arguably one of the biggest pitches of the game. 3-2 count here in the bottom of the 8th inning. Ball State and Toledo tied at 6. The 3-2. Curveball misses outside. Arnold a leadoff walk. Now stepping up is Blake Beavis for the Cardinals. He has a solo home run on the day. He's 1 for 3. As a matter of fact, his only base hits in this weekend series have been home runs. He had a 3-run shot in his last game. A solo one today. Righty on righty with Arnold on first. Nobody away in the bottom of the 8th. First pitch. Curveball, a bouncer goes foul on the third base line. We begin 0-1 to Beavis. Cardinals and Rockets all tied at 6 here in the bottom of the 8th inning. This is everything, as now Ball State, they can put themselves in a position if they get ahead here in this bottom of the 8th and you go into the top of the 9th and you can win this thing. Curry looks back on the first base. 0-1 to Beavis. Curveball, he got everything on that into left field over the head of the shortstop Chauvin. Beavis with a single. Cardinals finding their groove. Up comes Corbin Griffin. He hit Napo Taco home run his last time around. He's the left-handed batter, and he hit that off of Braden Curry. Curry was unfazed, however. Nobody out. Bottom of the 8th. Cardinals and Rockets are tied at 6. Curry looks over at first base. Now he collects himself. Back at second. The first pitch. Curveball, swing and a miss. Curry keeps going back to back with the curveball. Hasn't really left it over the middle of the plate as much, though. 0-1. Back to the curveball. That time it was over the middle. Griffin swung and missed. 0-2 count now on Corbin Griffin. On deck for Ball State is Clay Jacobs. 0-2. Another swing and a miss. Corbin Griffin strikes out on 3 pitches. The first out of the bottom of the 8th for Toledo. Clay Jacobs, who has struck out twice today, he's 0 for 2. He's looking to be the hero with 1 walk. His only appearance on the base paths. He got caught stealing that time as well. The second base umpire losing all of his papers. Charlie Chauvin, the shortstop for Toledo, trying to pick him up for him, and he lost control. It's into left field now. He finally steps on it with his cleat. A round of applause for Charlie Chauvin. He deserves it after that. Chauvin being a good Samaritan as Rich Maloney talks to Clay Jacobs on the third base line before he enters the batter's box. Runners on first and second for the Cardinals. Here in the bottom of the 8th inning, we are all tied at 6. Jacobs looking for the big moment here. Righty on lefty. Jacobs, the left-handed batter. Curry looks back at second. Now the first pitch. Curveball up high and away for ball 1. Jacobs said this year as a graduate student, he's enjoying the good, the bad, and the ugly of being a Ball State Cardinal baseball player. 1-0. Curveball in the dirt. White loses control. Runners stay put. Jacobs said, hey, if I go 0 for 4, I'm going to enjoy the game every day. Hey, if I go 4 for 4, which is I'm sure the outcome he hopes for, I'm going to enjoy the game every day. A big sense of gratitude for Clay Jacobs. 2-0. Curveball fouls it back just off the tip of the bat. 2 balls and 1 strike. On deck for Ball State, it is Gavin Bayless. With 1 out, runners on first and second for the Cardinals in the bottom of the 8th. We are all tied up at 6. Time called by the second base umpire. And I think this is a weather thing. I think this is about a thunderstorm. You've got to be kidding me. They're calling them in. This is insane. We are tied at 6, and at the worst possible moment, thunderstorms approaching the Muncie area. Everybody's got to get inside. I wondered why the second base umpire called time. Lightning was spotted in the area. Wow. Bottom of the 8th. We are all tied at 6. I am just as lost as you all are. Wow. A lightning delay we enter. And that is unfortunate because the game is not canceled yet or postponed. However, that lightning delay hinders it quite a bit. Hinders any momentum the Cardinals may have had or any momentum Toledo may have had. Everybody taking cover, as they should. Luckily, up here in the press box, I am all safe. At least you would think. Are you ever really safe? It's a very good question. I ask myself that every day. We're in the bottom of the 8th inning. We're going to take it to a quick commercial break, and then we'll be right back with more tidbits about this game and more. I guess you can call this Roen Elbert's Thunder Delay show. We'll be right back. Cardinals and Rockets tied at 6 going into this bottom of the 8th. We'll be right back. You're listening to SL Digital Radio, presented by Victory Honda of Muncie.
So just how big is the Mammoth Pizza at Mancino's? How about a big 24-inch round pizza loaded with all of your favorite toppings? Made to order just for you when you call 287-1300. The perfect size for the big game, the next game, or any event that demands not only the best, but the biggest pizza you can order. And Mancino's is ready anytime. Call, wait 10 to 15 minutes, then head to Mancino's for pickup. Man, is it good. When a large pizza isn't enough, you need at least one Mammoth from Mancino's.
Pepsi Zero Sugar has a new, better flavor. A Zero Sugar Cola has never tasted this good. But we don't expect you to take our word for it, so we're putting it to the test. Starting with me. My mouth is watering already, so I think we can skip the drum roll and get right to the main event. Cue the fireworks. We have an official best Zero Sugar ever. It's delicious, it's refreshing, and it's so good you'll need to try it for yourself. Trust me. Pepsi Zero Sugar. Zero never tasted so good. That's what I like.
Standards. High standards. That's what sets teams apart. It's also what sets us apart at Pridemark Construction. We're not alone in holding our standards high. Ball State University is among those who do. That's why we're proud to sponsor the Ball State Athlete of the Week. High standards in everyday performance is everything in sport, as well as business. Join us in our pursuit of excellence. Join Pridemark Construction for your next building project and in our support of Ball State University's Athlete of the Week.
You're listening to SportsLink Digital, presented by Victory Honda of Muncie.
Your home for live Ball State sports.
Bottom of the 8th inning. We are all tied at 6 here at Shebeck Stadium in the middle of a lightning delay. 2 balls and 1 strike. It currently stands on Clay Jacobs with 1 out. And yeah, those winds are picking up heavy. Wind is blowing strong out to the left. I'm looking at that American flag out in left center, and oh boy, is it rattling. What a game we've had on hand, though. Each team with 8 hits apiece and 6 runs apiece. This is about as neck and neck as it can get. And for the Cardinals, using 3 different starting pitchers with Jacob Hartlub, Zach Leduc, and Garrett Harker. Toledo, it's been all Ryan Kennedy and Braden Curry. And look at this, it's over. Rich Maloney just yelled up to the press box, it's over. And we're going to do this tomorrow at noon. Wow. I wonder, is it canceled or do we resume this tomorrow? I'm curious. I am in shock. Wow. This game is over. Again, we don't know if this game will be resumed later on. You would hope with this score, but at the same time, if you do resume this tomorrow at noon, then the momentum is off for either team who may have had it. This is interesting. we could be seeing a double header tomorrow, perhaps. We really don't know the full grasp of it. We don't know if this will be a double header or if we'll just be playing one tomorrow. All we know is that we'll be back here at Shebeck Stadium at 12 o'clock tomorrow for some Sunday baseball. Cardinals and Rockets at 6. That may be the final score, tied at 6. You would hope not, but I think this could be the result. I still don't know if we're going to resume action or not. We're going to take it into a quick commercial break before I give my final remarks. Ball State and Toledo, we're done for today. Tied at 6 in the bottom of the 8th. We'll be right back. You're listening to SL Digital Radio, presented by Victory Honda of Muncie.
Ranked number 2 in the nation for sports media by the Broadcast Education Association.
This is Ball State Sports Link.
Victory Honda of Muncie. We're not just another car dealership, and here's why. We stand behind every car we sell and are dedicated to helping our customers save time and money. All our pre-owned cars undergo a rigorous 182-point inspection and come with a 90-day warranty to ensure that you're getting a Victory quality vehicle. Plus, you'll get 2 years of complimentary oil changes and tire rotations. We're part of a top 15 dealership group and have an enormous selection of vehicles with access to inventory at over 45 locations. You always get more for your trade and the best possible rates with us. We have an excellent relationship with hundreds of lenders. Our exclusive Car Doc maintenance and membership program will help you save hundreds of dollars in the process of maintaining your vehicle. Lastly, our state-of-the-art body shop and certified technicians perform high-quality repairs and paint work on most vehicle makes and models. Victory Honda of Muncie. We're not just another car dealership.
And we have the official word here in the bottom of the 8th, tied at 6. This game will resume tomorrow at noon. And honestly, the baseball fan in me is relieved of that decision. We will resume tomorrow at noon, tied at 6 in the bottom of the 8th. Clay Jacobs is up to bat in a 2-1 count with 1 out. And Brendan Curry in the game on the mound for the Toledo Rockets. That'll do it for our broadcast. Pretty fun day of Ball State athletics, especially right here on SL Digital. If you were here in the morning, you got to listen to Griffin Leonard and Braden Carroll call the biggest win, one of the biggest wins in Ball State women's basketball history, taking home the MAC championship. And then we have a thriller on our hands going into 12 o'clock tomorrow between Ball State and Toledo. That'll do it here. I'm Roen Elbert saying so long until tomorrow at noon. Good night, Muncie.
This has been a production of SportsLink Digital Radio.